Hello viewers, welcome to my channel, Worldwide Economic Migrants. I am Gracious Maivise, and today I am in a jovial mood. I am rejoicing, celebrating God and celebrating myself. I have reached 40 years. 40 years of glory, 40 years of wonder. It's all by God's mercy, by God's power and provision. I remember I passed through a lot, and others wished if I can die, but God stood with me. I am here because of God, and I am here because I have to fulfill purpose on earth. So I am really grateful. All I can say is thank you, Jesus, for taking me this far. So since I am someone who have reached 40 years, I want to share with you some of the things I've learned during my journey of life up to this today. So I think it will be helpful to celebrate my 40 years doing that. I told you I am not a food person. So I told you that when that young man would say to me, what is it that you want which he can buy for me? I would always take maput. Maput is roasted maize. So because of that, when the Maibi says, he heard that there is a girl who is surprising. When you ask her to choose something in a shop, she will only choose maput. Maput is, we call it roasted maize, popped maize, I think so. So then they said, we had never heard of that. Where is that girl? We want to see her. And when they saw me, they said, we are taking long. Marry this girl. Then I was married because of maput. So I'm not a food person. There is a way of celebrating which I do. So one of the ways of celebrating is reflecting back in my life and see what God have done for me, and also take lessons from whatever I passed through. So there are lessons, I jot them down. So this is what I'm going to do, sharing with you these lessons I've learned in life. So number one is put God first in everything and pray for everything. Put God first in everything and pray for everything. Yeah, that's it. Number two, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. So we always seek wisdom. We always seek wisdom. That's number two. Number three. Sometimes the things you hate may end up being the things you love the most. This one, I told you, I used to hate those people when they were praying, making noise. I would say, these people, if they can stop what they are doing, they are making noise. But today, I am one of the noisiest ones. I have joined them, and I love it. So I have seen that sometimes the things you hate the most may end up being the things you love. What else about that? I told you it was not in plan. I used to hate traveling. It was not in plan that we would go and live in foreign countries. And at first, I used to hate it. But now, I am in love with that. I am enjoying. I love it. I celebrate it. And that's how this vision of worldwide economic migrants was birthed. I love it. And now when I'm moving, I just love it. That's life. That was number three. Okay. Number four. Yeah, this one. My father used to tell us that do the right thing at the right time and at the right place. Almost every day. Our father used to tell us this. Our father worked with wives for many years, and he would always speak English with us, and he would always tell us this. Do the right thing at the right time and at the right place. So we should not toil. Toiling is not our portion. We should just do the right thing at any given moment. And also with this, we note that time is very important. Time is very important. So we should use it wisely. That was number what? That was number what? Number 4. Yes. Number what now? I want to go skip and go to number 5. Number 5. Whatever your hand findeth to do, do it diligently. Whatever your hand findeth to do, do it diligently. So, we are expected to work hard, do everything with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your strength. That's it. And also, number what? Now I can't remember because I was mixing this thing. Which number is this? Is it number what now? Number 6. Okay. If there is confusion, don't worry. Number 6, I don't know if it's number 6. Because I am mixing these things. Number 6, one of the things I have learned is start from where you are with what you have. Open your eyes, see what you have, see the opportunities. What are the talents? What are the abilities you have? Use them. Start using them. Steer whatever gifts you have. Use them, and small things will become great. We start small, and one day we will be great. Little by little, we will get there. So that's the spirit. You don't just sit down and say, I have nothing to do. Some of us, like me, after graduating, unfortunately, or I can say fortunately, my husband had to go to Lesotho, like what I told you, and that movement, it caused me to lose my career. But I realized that you just have to work with what you have at any given moment. So on this journey of moving globally, seeking for greener pastures, it's not for the faint-hearted. Sometimes you will not do what you anticipated, but what matters is work with what is there at any given moment. Just open your eyes and see those opportunities. Use them for your betterment. Tomorrow you will be great. That is the spirit. Okay, this was number what? I don't know whether it was number 6 or 7. Okay, and number 7. 10 pence, 10 cents. It is big money. It is big money. 1 pound, $1. It is a lot. It is a lot. Value any amount you get. Value it. Because if you put it together, let's say 5 pounds. 5 pounds times 10, it gives me what? 5 pounds times 10, it gives me what? 50 pounds. With 50 pounds, am I doing the right maths here? With 50 pounds, I can buy how many bags of cement? I'm talking of construction because personally I love construction. You know what you love the most. You know what you value. So I'm trying to say, every cent counts. I am someone who faced health challenges for years. And as I was going through that phase, since I was not working, I have learned to value every cent. And I said, God, whatever my husband will bring, help us so that we value it and we use it wisely. That's how we survived with that one salary. That's how we survived. I said, God, teach me to value any money. And we were just living in a way I cannot explain. And because of that, I also learned something. This is number what? Number 8. Number 8. Don't worry about the numbers. Just to get what I'm telling you. Number 8 is, little is much when God is in it. Little is much when God is in it. That's what I have learned throughout all these years. Little is much when God is in it. That £5, that £1,000, that $2, that $500, what you are earning is much when God is in it, because God multiplies everything. God is the owner of everything. This silver and gold, it belongs to Him. So when God is in it, you can do great things because we have allowed God to be in it. If you depend on your salary, on your strength, on how much you have, for me, it does not work. I'm talking of my experience. For me, for others, I know it may work for them. But for me, I believe little is much when God is in it. I do my part and God does His part, and then I see the glorious thing we have achieved because God is in it. I think I have talked. That was number 8. Okay. Number what? Number 9. Number 9. Unity is key for success. Connect with the rightful destiny helpers. In this world, we have destiny helpers who are assigned for us at any given moment. Whatever you want to do, there is a destiny helper. So we need to connect, to have eyes that can see these destiny helpers and connect with them at any given moment. I think that's it. So we need to walk with the wise. Walk with the wise and you become wise. You cannot do it alone. Don't be a lone ranger. I have seen people who say, I don't want to communicate with people. I don't want to befriend people. I live my own life. I mind my own business. I don't care about people. For me, I think that's a lie. We depend on each other. On human rights, we say human rights are what? Interdependent. Okay. When we are talking of human rights. So I'm now talking of human beings. Human beings, we are also interdependent. We depend on each other. There's no way you can walk alone. There's no way you can fulfill your purpose alone. You need rightful destiny helpers. That was number what? Now I can't remember what that was. Number 10 or what? But what matters, you are getting what I'm saying. Number 12. Oh, this is number what? Number 11. Yes, number 11, I think. Health is wealth. So eat the right food and do exercises. Health is wealth. Eat the right food and do exercises. You see here, I have my, let me show you. You see this? My BP machine, it's working. Let me show you so that you see that it's working. Yes, it's working. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's working. That was my BP, 113 over what? The whatever, the one down, it's 78. 113, and then the one which will be down, it's 78. That was the last when I checked my BP. I have this BP machine. As someone who have reached 40, this is very crucial. I know some are afraid of having it, but for me, I take it as something which is very important because I have to check my BP. I don't want to be caught by surprise when you just heard, when you go to the hospital, that your BP is high. We need to take care of our health. We can do great when we have health bodies. So we need to take care of our health. I also have this. Sorry, let me show you. You see this? This is hibiscus. So I sometimes take hibiscus tea. That is me for health, because I want a healthy body. I have many things to do on earth, so I need a healthy body. We need to exercise. I do walks. I walk around for exercise. So if you can run, you can run. You see this, I was not using this, but this year I decided to go for this. It's Gary. This one is from Ghana. So no, as we were moving, I saw this Gary. So now I use Gary for my pap. I now use Gary. Sometimes I mix it with our Zimbabwean mealie meal. Then it makes a good pap for me. And I want now to also include, I think I took long to realize that, what do you call this? Rio, Sadzare Rio is what? I don't know what you call it. That flour, millet. I don't know. But I want to also focus on Sadzare Rio. Health is wealth. If you want to live long and have a healthy life, you need that. You need to take care of your health, eat health, and also do checkups. Don't be caught by surprise. I also have a machine for checking sugar, and I thank God I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have problem of sugar. I don't have, and I'm not taking any tablet. It's all by God's grace. With what I went through, it is God that I am not taking tablets. I remember someone who asked me that, which tablets are you taking? I said, I'm not taking any tablets. And that person was surprised. That's God. My mom was telling me that you really need to celebrate God and thank God because what you went through, because of what you went through, you don't have high blood pressure. It's God's doing. It's not my doing. So it's all about God. Thank you. And the number what? I don't know whether it's number 13 or number 12 because I'm confusing these things because I was putting them according to their order. So I don't know whether this is number 12, the one I am talking of now. Number 12. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. There are certain things that you need to just copy as they are, as we are moving. Like for example, myself, I am a Gari person. I am a, do you call it fufu? A papa person, a sadza person. I take sadza. I love sadza. That is me. But now I am also a tea person. I have changed. I used to hate tea, but I realized that there is no negotiation. I just have to take tea because of the weather. It becomes a culture. It's a culture of taking tea here in UK. It's a culture because of the weather. So I am now taking tea. You need to celebrate me on that one. It was not easy. And number what? I don't know. This is number 13. Okay. I'm about to finish. Number 13. Number 13. Oh, run your race. Run your race. There is no competition with that one. Run your race. If you compete with people, you don't know them. We are different. So you lose. It will affect you too badly. So never compete yourself with people. Me, because of my background, I grew up in a farm, and fortunately there was no one to even compete with. So because of that, up to now, no matter you try to put me pressure, can't you see this, do this, do this, yeah, I am not that person who can just be tossed to and fro by people. I am running my race. I focus on my race. I don't compete with anyone. I remember there was a time I was doing a chicken business. I was selling meat, and there was a time I would post advertising, marketing my chickens. And as for me, there was a time when I would post, and after posting, someone would come with his chickens and post, and that person would post exactly at the moment I post my chickens. That person would find something to post, but that person didn't know me. Because when I'm doing something, I told you, I begin with God. I put God in everything. So because of that, I don't compete with anyone. I was not intimidated by that behavior. And when people would ask me if I have chickens, I would also tell them, go to that person, because I am not in a competition with him. When I would want customers, when I feel like I want my chickens to be bought, all of them, I would just tell God that, God, today I want 10 customers. I want not 10 customers, I want 10 chickens to go. And they would go pay on the the water, and then I've come, I want to buy 10 chickens. That's how I operate. That's me. I don't compete with people. If you tell me, hey, you see this my hair, if you tell me, why can't you put this type of braids, why can't you, I know myself. I know my skin. My skin is very sensitive. I know what suits me. I don't follow what you want. I do what suits me at any given moment. I do appreciate suggestions and what, but I do not allow that to make me be somebody. I am who I am. I am unique. So that's how I operate. I don't fear people. I don't fear when you come, you tell me this, people are doing this, they have lots of this and this. Life have humbled me. I was humbled after acquiring my law degree. I faced a lot. I was humbled. When you are humbled, when you have those high dreams and you are humbled, you will learn to focus on your life. You focus on your path. What step now? What step? And I have been moving with God, telling me what to do at any given moment. So that's who I am. No matter you try to tell me to do what you want me to do, I will not do it. My husband knows that very well. He knows that. My children knows that. Those who are very close to me, my friends from university, they know that very well, and that I am not someone who can be tossed to and fro by people. I do what suits me, what God tells me at any given moment. That's me. I don't live by competition. That's me. I was humbled. If I was someone who would live by competition, I could have died of BP. But today I'm telling you, I do not have high blood pressure because even though I faced a lot, like shame, people laughing at me. I remember even people who, I don't want to talk further about this, but I remember they were laughing at me, celebrating that I was not working. But because of also my background and knowing also very well that I am running my race, I did not care. I followed my path. That's it. That's what I've learned. Don't allow people, don't allow social media to put pressure on you. Focus on your race. That's it. I've talked much on this. We are about to finish. I can't remember what number is this. Whether it's number 14. Okay, number 14. Number 14, I think I finished here. Number 14. Don't eat everything. Store some for tomorrow. You know, we should be like ants. They prepare. They prepare when it's what? When it's summer for winter. That's what they do. So I'm saying whatever we have, leave something, a seed. Leave something for tomorrow. You need to prepare for tomorrow. As we are moving across countries as economic migrants, I am saying to you, prepare for your future. Prepare for your tomorrow. You don't know where you will be tomorrow, but you can plan and prepare. There are things we need to prepare. We need to prepare even for our retirement. As we grow, like right now, I'm telling you, I'm 40 years. You know, we move from strength to strength, glory to glory. But you'll find that there are certain things we need to do when we are at a certain age. So we should not just squander everything. That's why I was saying that 5 pounds, it's a lot. You need to think carefully before you use it. 5 pounds, $5. It's a lot. For me, it's a lot. 10 pence, 10 cents, it's a lot. You need to think carefully before you use any cent, value any amount you get. And you need to set goals. By the end of year, you should point something and celebrate and thank God that I have achieved this, I have achieved this. Don't tell me that you are earning peanuts. For me, I told you, I was someone who was not working for years, but I have learned to value whatever that was coming through my hand. I would use it wisely, that even today I can point that I managed to do this and this. Those years when I was not working, those years when I was very, very sick, with whatever I would get, I would try to use it wisely. So that's my advice. We can do great things, but we need to be good stewards. We need to use man wisely. We need to have budget. Use man wisely. Whatever you have is much. I said even that little is much when God is in it. I have experienced it. I'm not talking of something I have read. I'm talking you of things I have experienced, things I have learned. With time, I will tell you about this journey of being economic migrants. All along, I was just talking, it was just a warm-up, but I have learned a lot as I was in Eswatini. That's where I have learned most of these things I'm talking of. So, what is it? Number 15. Yes, number 15. This is the last one. Always be grateful for what you have. Always be grateful. We need that heart, a gratitude heart. We need to be grateful. And you know what? In this journey of moving from country to country, of being economic migrants, seeking for greener pastures, we face a lot. Racism, hard work, we face a lot. Sometimes, like if you are like in these developed countries, some of you like social life, you miss your friends, you miss your parents. We face a lot. We face a lot in this world. Sometimes sicknesses. But I have learned that for this journey to be exciting, for us to do great things, we should be grateful. We should have a gratitude heart. Always be thankful. In times of those big challenges, you see them like they are big ones. You see them like you are passing through fires. What I have learned is be grateful for whatever you have. We say, God, thank you. Start thinking of whatever you have. Let's say, for example, you are in UK and you are facing these workloads, you are tired, maybe you are sick, you are feeling it that, yeah, this is too much for me, the burden is too much. Have that attitude of praising always, thanking God. Don't complain, because as you keep on complaining, you weakens your spirit, you weakens yourself, even your body will become very, very, very weak. The only way you can energize your body is by being grateful. Start to think of whatever good. If you are here in UK, there are some, in Africa, some in another countries, in even other countries in Asia, in America, who are wishing if they can be in UK. There are some who are wishing if they can fly. So yourself, you have that moment of flying, getting to experience, being in an aeroplane. You have that experience of, working with whites. So I'm saying you need to celebrate at any given moment. Just say, God, thank you. You have taken me this far. Thank you for giving me this job. I am grateful. I am rejoicing. And you know what? Small things will become great things. Small things will become great things. I am talking too much because I have learned it, that is the spirit. We need to be grateful. Thank God for everything, and for any given moment, there is something to thank God for. I remember those years when I was very, very sick and I was not working. I had dreams, plans, but I would always thank God that, God, thank you, I am alive. Thank you, I have a helper, thank you, I have these people. Thank you, I have children. I would think of whatever I have. Thank you, I have a womb. Let me use this womb for now. I think I told you when I decided that let me use the womb. I'm talking too much. I have talked and talked, but I will continue talking, and I think I have exhausted what I wanted to share with you. Whatever we face, always put God. Whatever you do, put God first, and end with God. And as you are doing, God should be in it. Whatever you will be doing, God should be in it. Because if you don't allow God to be in it, you will toil. Toil is not our portion. There should be something pointable. Our life should change for greatness. I have talked. I think I have shared with you what I have learned. Celebrate with me as I enjoyed 40 years of wonder. I am someone who is grateful to be here. It is God. So as you are celebrating my 40 years, what I want to do for me as a birthday present, I told you I'm not a food person. So, and I have talked because me, I talk. So today I wanted to show you that I talk. I was born to talk. That's me. I was born to talk. That's one of the ability that was put in me. I don't get tired of talking. That's me. So what I want you to do for me as a celebrating gift for me is to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Go to my channel. Subscribe. Anytime I post a video, you will see it. That's what you can do for me. Share my video with this one, with others, and subscribe. That's what you can do for me. The best you can do for me is to subscribe to my channel, and also the best you can do for me is to pray for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. See you next time. Goodbye.